Ninja, a word that evokes mystique, danger and 007 vibes. Generations before, the fancy suit. Austin Martin. With an arsenal of the latest state-of-the-art weaponry were ninjas, they were called rapper, sapper, or kuza. Depending on the period or area, the name ninja would be coined in the 1960s. While the word is said to mean stealth, silent, person, it seems to be lost in translation, as a few have translated it to mean low life. Those words, the days of the life of ninjas, are glamorized in animations such as Naruto, which has the highest grossing ninja movie to date in spite of it being an animated movie. The mystery of ninjas adds to the allure, as there are even university courses offered at some institutions in Japan to study the group, such as Mia University, where you can earn a discipline in that area. Now let us take a deep dive into the onset. There were two rival ninja fractions. The Koka clan was from Shiga Prefecture and the Iga clan hailed from Mie Prefecture. During the Sengo period, they would both rise to prominence. Iga ninjas were trained in disguise, escape, concealment, explosives, medicine, and poisons, as well as more conventional forms of warfare such as unarmed combat and weaponry. They used scaling hooks for climbing and many different tools, such as lockpicks and ladders. The initial role was in espionage, as it was rumored that Prince Shotoku had employed a famous ninja for such an undertaking. Farmers and villagers would take up martial arts, and in some cases, women who were known as kuno ichi or lady ninjas were vital to ninjas' operations, as being a woman they could penetrate enemy defenses without scrutiny. Ninjas were swords for hire, whether it be in battle or for assassinations. However, they were able to later diversify their portfolios to add government contractors. There were 49 ninja outfits in Japan at that time. However, the Koka and Iga stood out due to the stronghold they were able to amass, and while it is challenging to get an accurate account of which side was the hero or villain, there have been many stories passed down painting them in both colors. Yusuji Kenshin, the famous daimyo of Echigo province, was rumored to have been killed by a ninja. The legend credits his death to an assassin who is said to have hidden in Kenshin's lavatory and fatally injured Kenshin by thrusting a blade or spear into his anus. An assassination attempt on Toyotomi Hideyoshi was also thwarted. A ninja named Kirigakure Sais, possibly Kirigakure Shikimon, thrust a spear through the floorboards to kill Hideyoshi but was unsuccessful. He was smoked out of his hiding place by another ninja working for Hideyoshi. In one such story, it was said that Oda Nobunaga was in Kyoto and in fear for his Mitsuhide Akechi. However, his fortune was in the company of Hanzo Hattori, who to this day is a folk hero in many tales about ninjas written and televised. It was said that Hattori was not part of Nobunaga faction but aided him to a safe return to Okazaki. In 1582, during the turmoil following Oda Nobunaga's death, Hattori hands advised Tokugawa Ieyasu to escape to Mikawa through the Kga and Iga regions. Ieyasu, when he became the shogun, employed ninjas to guard Edo Castle, the headquarters of the Tokugawa shogunate, and to supply intelligence. He settled 200 men from the Igary in the Yotsuya neighborhood of Edo. Hanzo's Gate in Edo Castle took its name from the nearby residence of the Hattori clan. During the early Muromachi period, the people of Iga became independent of their feudal overlords and established a kind of republic. News spread fast, and years later Ieyasu hired Hattori to lead his clan of ninjas, but details on whether Hattori was or was not a ninja are up in the air. Regardless, he was the victor in many battles where Ieyasu was said to have praised and rewarded his efforts. Later in history, the Kga ninja would become regarded as agents of the Tokugawa Bakufu, at a time when the Bakufu used the ninja in an intelligence network to monitor regional daimyos as well as the imperial court. I am, you are, he is, ninjas were and still are being celebrated regardless of the contrasting accounts of their existence. They add flavor to Japan's already rich history.
Amoy, yeah.